So holding back renewable energy, I would say that it's exploding, so I'd hesitate to say that we're holding back renewable energy too much, but really the biggest limiter right now in terms of the potential is the ability to store energy. I think the idea of having a home that's self-contained where I produce all the electricity I use is an exciting idea. The challenge is that there'll be days when the sun doesn't shine and my solar panels don't produce electricity. There'll be days when the wind doesn't blow and my garden variety wind turbines don't produce any electricity. And so in some sense, I've either got to find a better way to store electricity efficiently, or I've got to be willing to share, be part of the grid. I think we need a grid operator. We need it for a lot of good reasons. But more and more, I think we're going to see distributed generation, which is to say, my house has solar panels. On sunny days, I'm actually selling power back to the grid. On days when it's overcast, I'm a regular electricity customer. I think we're making huge strides in all kinds of storage media, and that the day is going to be there. The day will come when we have a largely renewable energy power grid. So offshore wind, I mean, it's a little bit embarrassing because in the United States we're just dipping our toe into the offshore wind power arena. If you go to Europe, they've got more than 11,000 megawatts of offshore wind. Offshore is the very, very most efficient place to put wind turbines because the wind is steady, it blows with a long fetch and unobstructed by buildings and mountains and that type of thing. So we need to do it. Why haven't we done it? There's various reasons, but the biggest reason is the NIMBY syndrome. People they're good with offshore wind, they just don't want it off my shore. I think we've come a little bit of a ways. I think we're getting more amenable to that, and we're going to start trying to catch up with Europe. Again, they are so far ahead, with the UK being the largest producer of offshore wind in the world, and 90% of all offshore wind being produced in the European theater. So we've got a long way to go, and some tremendous wind resources off the East Coast especially. And our first project will be off Block Island coming online in just a very short time. So I think we're over it. We'll get there.